Hello everyone. Question is an Amazon Kinesis data firehose delivery stream is receiving customer data that contains personally identifiable information. A developer needs to remove pattern-based customer identifiers from the data and store the modified data in an Amazon S3 bucket. What should the developer do to meet these requirements? Option A. Implement Kinesis data firehose data transformation as an AWS Lambda function. Configure the function to remove the customer identifiers. Set an Amazon S3 bucket as the destination of the delivery stream. Option B. Launch an Amazon EC2 instance. Set the EC2 instance as the destination of the delivery stream. Run an application on the EC2 instance to remove the customer identifiers. Store the transformed data in an Amazon S3 bucket. Option C. Create an Amazon OpenSearch Service instance. Set the OpenSearch Service instance as the destination of the delivery stream. Use search and replace to remove the customer identifiers. Export the data to an Amazon S3 bucket. Option D. Create an AWS step functions workflow to remove the customer identifiers. As the last step in the workflow, store the transformed data in an Amazon S3 bucket. Set the workflow as the destination of the delivery stream. Correct answer is option A. Question is an application uses Lambda functions to extract metadata from files uploaded to an S3 bucket. The metadata is stored in Amazon DynamoDB. The application starts behaving unexpectedly and the developer wants to examine the logs of the Lambda function code for errors. Based on this system configuration, where would the developer find the logs? Option A. Amazon S3. Option B. AWS CloudTrail. Option C. Amazon CloudWatch. Option D. Amazon DynamoDB. Correct answer is option C. Question is a developer is using AWS Amplify hosting to build and deploy an application. The developer is receiving an increased number of bug reports from users. The developer wants to add end-to-end testing to the application to eliminate as many bugs as possible before the bugs reach production. Which solution should the developer implement to meet these requirements? Option A. Run the amplify add test command in the amplify CLI. Option B. Create unit test in the application. Deploy the unit test by using the amplify push command in the amplify CLI. Option C. Add a test phase to the amplify.yml build settings for the application. Option D. Add a test phase to the AWS exports.js file for the application. Correct answer is option C. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe. Question is a company has deployed an application on AWS Elastic Beanstalk. The company has configured the auto-scaling group that is associated with the Elastic Beanstalk environment to have 5 Amazon EC2 instances. If the capacity is fewer than 4 EC2 instances during the deployment, application performance degrades. The company is using the all-at-once deployment policy. What is the most cost-effective way to solve the deployment issue? Option A. Change the auto-scaling group to 6 desired instances. Option B. Change the deployment policy to traffic splitting. Specify an evaluation time of 1 hour. Option C. Change the deployment policy to rolling with additional batch. Specify a batch size of 1. Option D. Change the deployment policy to rolling. Specify a batch size of 2. Correct answer is option C. Question is, a developer wants to expose a legacy web service that uses an XML-based Simple Object Access Protocol (SOAP) interface through API gateway. However, there is a compatibility issue since most modern applications communicate data in JSON format. Which is the most cost-effective method that will overcome this issue? Option A. Use API gateway to create a RESTful API. Send the incoming JSON to an HTTP server hosted on an EC2 instance and have it transform the data into XML and vice versa before sending it to the legacy application. Option B. Use API gateway to create a RESTful API. Transform the incoming JSON into XML using mapping templates. Forward the request into the SOAP interface by using a Lambda function and parse the response XML into JSON before sending back to API gateway. Option C. Use API gateway to create a RESTful API. Transform the incoming JSON into XML for the SOAP interface through an application load balancer and vice versa. Put the legacy web service behind the ALB. Option D. Use API gateway to create WebSocket API. Transform the incoming JSON into XML using mapping templates. Forward the request into the SOAP interface by using a Lambda function and parse the response XML into JSON before sending back to API gateway. Correct answer is option B. You can download the complete list of recently updated contents from the link provided in the description. If you like this content, please like and subscribe.